Hello everyone, it's Dashabella and Ocean Lily, and welcome back to Star Equestrian. I hope you guys are having a really great week this week, because mine has just been quiet, like in a really nice way. Like, it's been super relaxing. I have not had to worry too much about like any major responsibilities. It's just, the usual daily things, grocery shopping, and it is surprisingly peaceful. I kind of love it. I hope it continues, but when Christmas rolls around, I think I'm going to be in so much trouble, because we all know what Christmas is like, having to get everything up and ready, trying to figure out gifts for everybody, and then trying to sort out what to do for Christmas dinner. Oh my gosh, I can't even think about that right now, because it's kind of giving me a headache, even though we're just halfway through November. So there is going to be a little bit of Christmas talk in today's video, so don't worry. I know some of you guys love Christmas. I love it too. I don't like the stress, okay? I love the good stuff that comes with Christmas. Not so much the whole having to worry about doing stuff. Just adult things, guys, okay? Just adult things. I'll get over it. I do it every year. It's not like it's a major problem anyway. But for today's video, just a quick update for this week. If anyone has not logged into Star Equestrian, oh my gosh, we've exited photo mode. There was not an update this week at all. So no updates at all. Nothing new was added to the game. Nothing really has changed outside the fact that, I'm embarrassed to say this, the Halloween stuff is gone, and I have no idea when it disappeared. That just goes to show how much I pay attention to my surroundings. Like, obviously, the first time it drops, we're gonna notice because it's different. But once you get used to something, then I'm kind of that person that gets a little bit blind about the things around me. Obviously, I'm not gonna be so blind about my horses because I use them all the time. I'm constantly training them and riding them, so that's fine. But like, the whole pumpkins and ghosts and everything, I think it was so subtle that I just didn't notice when it left. If anyone actually knows when that left, let me know, because I actually have no idea when that stuff disappeared. Because I wanted to go take a picture with the octopus. So I took out Squid, okay? So story time, very quickly. I took out Squid, okay? Because I wanted to take a picture of Squid next to the giant octopus. Because she's got one too, okay? It's right there. This tiny, cute little octopus. I wanted to have it as like a little Halloween memory. So I rode over to the dock, and the giant like squid, octopus, kraken things were not there anymore. And I was like, what? Wait a minute, when did they disappear? So, yeah, that totally happened. So I'm pretty sure I'm not the only person that's a little bit like this, okay? I'm very sure there's other people out there that are a bit blind to their surroundings, so it's not just me that's going to be struggling with all this stuff. Where's this plant? There's like a plant around here. Sorry guys, I'm doing like my resources because I haven't really done my resource run today. I'm just trying to wrap up my dailies just so I can get all my food and everything. Actually, wait, we need to change horse. We need to change horse because we are going into the redwoods. Here we go. It's kind of sad that I don't have like a proper autumn Clydesdale to properly ride. Yeah, you guys totally didn't notice. So you're probably wondering what's going to be happening for today's video, just because there's nothing new, there's not a lot to talk about, but I do want to have a bit of a yap today because, that's what we do on this channel when we're not breeding stuff. So speaking of breeding, I think that's a good thing to sort of talk about first, because I did mention in my previous video that I am currently saving my gems. I'm saving my gems to do 2 breeding projects. The first one is the alicorn breeding project. I am not that close to having 4,500 gems, unfortunately. Okay, so at the moment, I have 3,000 gems. I've saved them up. I got gems in my chests, and actually, I want to add my chest story into this as well, because I think it kind of explains what's going to be happening for my gems, or at least I think that's what's going to happen. So what I said in my previous video was that, yeah, so we're going to do alicorn breeding. I need to breed my alicorn. And then I also wanted to breed a Grove Clydesdale. There's one particular Grove Clydesdale that I have my eye on and I really, really wanted. And it was the Spring Clydesdale and Forest Lord. And so for me to get that breeding pair, I have the Forest Lord, but I do not have the Spring Clydesdale. Like, I don't know why this game just doesn't want to give me the Spring Clydesdale. So I tried to, you know, do my races last weekend. Now, unfortunately, knowing me and the fact that real life stuff always appears out of nowhere, I got a sudden work shift over the weekend and I didn't get to race as much as I wanted to. So unfortunately, I was not able to get like top 10 for the racing chest last week. I think I ended up getting like top 50, like between 25 to 50. So the chance of me getting a Spring Clydesdale was already like super low. Like if we take a look at it now, I think it's like only a 10% chance if you are roughly around that ranking. Let's have a look very quick. Yeah, so I only had a 10% chance of getting this horse. If I was able to go a little bit higher, then I'd have like 12.5, like extra 2.5%, not too bad. Otherwise, if I got top 10, like 20% was probably like the best odds I'm going to get, because I just don't race enough in a week to get third, second, and first place. I just don't, guys. And I also don't have like the fastest horses. I very, very rarely get triple traits on like my best race horses. So that's also a bit of a sad moment, I suppose. But yeah, so with that in mind, I was, you know, of course I was still praying that I was going to get the Spring Clydesdale. Unfortunately, I did not get the Spring Clydesdale, but I got 500 gems instead. So that was actually not that bad. I think that's like the second best reward for me, because if I don't get the horse that I want, then obviously gems is the next best thing, because I kind of don't need any more horses. I don't need any more horses. I don't need any more tack. I really just needed the gems and the horse, like the Spring Clydesdale. So I got what I wanted for my my racing chest, my club chest. I think it was like another Vulcan Frisian last week, so I definitely did not want to get another Vulcan. Obviously, gems, that's really what I want. Everything else is just like bleh, you know, unless I get brand new tack. That's the only other thing that I ever want. I ended up getting a 4-star horse, which was a little sad. Actually, I can show you this horse very quickly because I have so many of these. It was a little buckskin paint. Oh, here we go. I think it was this one. So I got this little cute buckskin paint. Her name is Opal. She's got little green eyes, like really, really pretty green emerald green eyes. But that was basically it. And unfortunately, I have max mastery on American paints. So I did not get to, you know, enjoy the benefits of having new mastery or a brand new coat color or anything like that. So yeah, it was just sort of an extra horse that, I don't know, it's like collecting in my dust cupboard. Because I have like over 150 horses in this game now. It is not funny. And for me to continue to get these horses, like, kind of not happy about that. So yeah, my champions chest this week was just a bit of a disaster, which was unfortunate. If I ended up getting the gems there, I actually would be really close to alicorn breeding. Like, I would only have to do dailies for another 5 days from today, and then I'd actually be able to do our alicorn breeding. But yeah, unlucky this time. So hopefully next week I can get some more gems, you know, fingers crossed. But we all know how this game is sometimes when you're trying to actually get free gems. It's not very generous. But speaking of gems, okay, I still have my hopes up for that double gem sale. Okay, I'm still waiting for that. I'm not buying anything because I really, really, really just want to dump all of my money into the double gem sale. So my plan for this year is, like, once the double gem sale appears, I think that might be my last purchase of gems this year. Just because, like, I don't really see myself like wanting to spend a lot more on Star Equestrian for the rest of the year. Like, I don't know, you know, I really don't know yet, because we don't know what's going to be happening for Christmas. We don't know if Bronco's coming out. We don't know if there's going to be more fantasy breeding. So, you know, I'd rather save money if I can for the rest of the year, you know, because economy things, like in this economy, spending so much money on video games, it's not really the best investment, unfortunately. And also for my YouTube channel, I know some people have asked me like, hey, you know, just because I do make some money with my YouTube channel, the money I make on my YouTube channel, it doesn't really offset the full cost of everything that I spend on this game, actually. A lot of the money that I've spent on this game has actually come out of my own pocket. I think I'm technically still in like, okay, it's probably not the best way to put it, but I think I'm kind of still in like YouTube debt, where I've spent more on this game than I have like, you know, made back on my YouTube channel, which it was fine. I was gonna spend money on this game anyway because I play it, but yeah, just in case someone out there thinks like, oh my gosh, I've got the infinite money glitch because I do YouTube. YouTube doesn't pay as well as you think it does. Yeah, it really doesn't. And my channel's very small as well, so that's like another thing to kind of consider when it comes to YouTube channels. There's gonna be no breeding in today's video, unfortunately, just because I didn't hit any of the goals that I wanted to hit today, which I really, really would have loved that spring Clydesdale, guys. I just need one. I just need one spring Clydesdale so I can breed my dream Grove Spirit, like Grove Spirit. I really, really want this particular Grove Spirit. I can't get over it, guys. It is so pretty. It's just beautiful and pink. Like, it's just, imagine roses grew on like big trees, okay? I know roses grow on vines, but imagine they grew on a big tree. And then that tree like grew 4 legs and a mane and tail and started neighing. That's what this horse makes you think about. Just like a walking rose bush. I mean, I love it. Yeah, I love the design. I know some people probably hate it or something. Maybe someone out there is like, oh my gosh, what's this whomping willow horse? But I love it. So, you know, don't diss my horse, okay? I super love it. So yeah, no breeding for this week, but I do have some good news. So I don't know if all of you guys are aware, I have started a little bit of a fantasy horse series. My first one I published was last week, I think, which was for the Atlantean Arabians. Like, it was a showcase of all the coats. So I have been diligently working on that project, and I am going to be releasing another showcase next week, or it might be on Sunday. I'm not quite sure. It depends on if I can get all the editing done and I can get all the footage for the horses that I need, because I don't own every horse in this game, like especially the fantasies. So I have to ask for a lot of help from like other players, and I'm just like, you know, sneaking into their DMs. Hello, your horse is so pretty. Do you mind if I use it in an upcoming video? You know, that kind of stuff. Yeah, so I've been doing that, and through some very, very kind people, they've allowed me to like use their horses in the upcoming showcase video. So definitely look forward to that one. I'm actually working on 2 videos at the moment. So I'm working on all of the Stone Frisians, and I'm also working on the Storm Spirits. And I think these videos are going to be super helpful for you guys if you're looking to breed any of the horses in these categories, because you know, me making this video, okay, I learned something new about some of these horses, because I don't own all of them, okay? Some of the horses have effects that are not shown in the horse catalog encyclopedia thing. Like, you'll only see these effects if you are actually riding the horse. Like, for example, my club leader and I, this is so crazy. My club leader and I, we were filming one of her horses this morning, and we discovered a bug with her horse. Like, I can't believe it happened. So this was the Stone Frisian with the, oh my gosh, yeah. So with the Stone Frisian, but it had like the Forest Lord mane and tail. So we discovered with that horse that the actual Forest Lord is missing animation particle effects. Like, through that horse, nobody knew, or nobody raised it in the bug report, I guess. But the Forest Lords, I don't know, maybe I can show you guys the clip, but I'll show you the Forest Lord first, okay? So the Forest Lord, I've got 2. Let's do Dragon Wattle, because his name is much more appropriate than Stay Off My Lawn. So this is Dragon Wattle. This was like my first ever Forest Lord, okay? Forest Lords have a few masteries. I've only got 2 masteries, so I don't have a lot of options. But with the special effects, there is this. I'm just thinking, does it have a name? Okay, no, it doesn't. Okay, so there are a few things. So you have the horns, which are these. Okay, so you've got no horns, small horns, big horns, and then mushrooms. I think that's where the mushrooms come from. Yeah, the mushrooms come from the horns. But everyone had a question mark, wondering like, what was this? Because this is a equipable mane. Turns out this mane is actually supposed to give your horse a firefly effect on its mane. Nobody knew about this effect until we shot this random footage, like this random B-roll for my upcoming Frisian video. So it made me wonder, with all these new fantasy horses that we've gotten in the game, like, okay, we all know with all of Star Equestrian's updates that when anything gets released, something's always bugged, or something always breaks, or something just doesn't work as it is intended. And unless you have like eagle eyes, or you're like super nitpicky, which, you know, now I realize sometimes I feel like I am super nitpicky when I get a brand new horse. Like if it's just been released into the game, I will get super picky and I will notice a lot of things. But aside from that, like I think I've kind of just stopped caring so much about all the issues in this game. I've just sort of embraced it, and I'm just like, yeah, this game is terribly bugged. So I've kind of just accepted it at this point. But just to think like, okay, if that horse is bugged, you know, the Forest Lord is bugged, are there any of the new fantasy horses missing particle effects that they should have originally? Because we all know, like, this is a really great example. This Grove Clydesdale, this one has a brand new effect. The fact that it's like super drippy, you know, it's wet, so it's constantly dripping water. Are there other horses that are actually supposed to have this? Like, are there any other like water affinity horses that are also supposed to be damp? Another question I also had was for the Atlantean Arabians. Are these guys, like, is this what you're supposed to get with this horse? Or are there supposed to be other like special effects that we're supposed to be able to equip on these horses? Because we can't equip anything. As you guys saw, I flicked through the entire catalog page thing. You can only change the tack. But a full mastery Atlantean has a bubble effect, and it also has the fins. That's a starfish. Okay, hang on, I'm drunk. Okay, yeah, so we've got fins here. Fins on the legs, fins on the face. And then you have the bubble effect, which is tied to the mane, right? So you've got the bubbles. Yep, see that? Are the bred Atlanteans supposed to have the bubble effect and the fins? Or is that only exclusive to the normal Atlantean Arabian? Like, I have so many questions now just after, I guess, like I wouldn't call it an incident, but like the discovery of, you know, that stone Frisian. It was, honestly guys, it was super crazy. I can't believe we found that bug to begin with. Maybe we should be paid bug testers at this point. I know my club leader, she's constantly submitting bug reports in the Star Equestrian Discord because she sees so many bugs, and she's a really great person. She just wants to help the game, you know? But just knowing and seeing all these bugs, like, are there any other bugs that we don't know about because we don't even know that we're supposed to have certain features of this game? I don't know. Sometimes Star Equestrian just makes me laugh, guys. Super, super weird. This has definitely been like a bit of an interesting yappy kind of video. I don't think I've ever done one of these where I just do like a resource collection run and talk, but I need to do this today. Otherwise I'm just going to forget. Another thing I want to talk about is, what are we going to get for Christmas? What are we going to get for horses? Are we going to get another limited time horse? Because I kind of feel like we are actually, you know, the fact that we got a limited time horse for Halloween, whereas for last year it was just, you know, straight into the summons. But this year we got the Haunted Arabian as the limited time horse. Are we also going to get one for Christmas this year? And let's say we do. I wonder what the theme is going to be for this year's Christmas horse. Because last year it was technically the Glacier Storm, which was like our ice horse. Elsa's horse, I suppose. I don't know why. Every time I see that horse, I keep thinking it's like Elsa's horse from Frozen because I feel like it really, really suits her. Although maybe the Frozen horse, like the water horse, actually looks a little bit better. Actually, yeah, it probably does look better now that I think about it. Or at least in my mind, I think that's what it looks like. Okay, I don't know anymore, but I remember there was a horse in Frozen. But I wonder what the theme is going to be for this year, because it was ice last year, right? It was super simple. The theme was literally ice. So if the theme was ice last year, is it going to be different? Like, is it going to be a hot chocolate horse, a peppermint horse, a Santa reindeer horse? Like, I'm really curious to see what we're going to be getting for our Christmas Limited, if we get one. Okay, because even though I keep saying like we're definitely going to get one, I'm not a psychic, okay? I'm not qualified to tell people's fortunes, okay? I know anyone that's watched my channel, you guys know like my predictions are like 50-50. They're like always half right, half wrong. Actually, no, I think it's like 90-10. 90% wrong, 10% right. But I want to know what the theme is going to be for this year. Like, I really wish there was a bit more build up for like our events in Star Equestrian. I'd love to know, like, I don't know, a month in advance, even if it's just like a teaser of what we're going to be getting for Christmas. So I have something to look forward to when the holiday seasons do run around, especially towards the end of the year, because like we've got Halloween and then you have Christmas. And then after that, we have like a pretty big gap until like Easter, which is going to be like way early into like the next year period. So yeah, I really want to know like what the theme is going to be for this year's Christmas. And maybe, just maybe, we actually get something for Christmas, because yeah, last year we got nothing. We just got the Night Glow and the Glacier Storm as our like seasonal horses that you had to summon. But like in the case of this year, is it going to be different? Are we going to... I'm being very hopeful, okay? Very wishful, very positive, but someone has to be positive around here. Are we going to be getting like a Christmas event? Are we going to be getting extra quests? Are we going to be getting a seasonal event where we do like this quest line and it only appears like during Christmas? Are we going to be getting themed tack? I have been asking for more tack options for such a long time for this game. It is not funny. We could have done it during Halloween, but we didn't. We got a limited time horse, cha-ching, spending money time, but we really need more stuff in this game. We have had, I'm 100% certain, 100% certain, I think we've had the same tack, all of this stuff, we've had this since the beginning of the game. Like, the game is almost 2 years old, because if I'm not mistaken, this game came out in like 2023, 2022. I think it's 2023. 2023 April-ish, if I recall correctly. I could be wrong. Yeah. So the game has been out for that long, and since then we have gotten a whole bunch of new horses. We got Agricola, which was our new area, and that was it. You know, we haven't really gotten anything else in this game. I guess we got clubs, although like even like clubs and racing. Clubs in itself as a feature, I really don't think is actually that big. Like, there's really not that much to do as a club. It's just, you know, a tag above everyone's head to say like, hey, you're part of this club, and if you play this game and spend money, you get points for your club, yay. It's not really like a co-op kind of thing. Especially with the fact that, like, you know, buying gems gives you SP. I think it would be way healthier for the game if it didn't function like that, though. The fact that it's like, okay, if you spend a whole load of money, you're going to give your team an incredible amount of points that a single player would not normally be able to farm in one go. Which I think reasonably the normal person per week is only going to get like somewhere between 1,000 to like 3,000 points a week. And I say this is as the average person, not, you know, not some of us like crazy Star Equestrian girlies and guys that probably spend a little bit too much time playing this game. But I mean, you know what I mean, right? So like outside of all those features I mentioned, like what else was really added to Star Equestrian? Not much really. So I'm hoping we end the year strong, okay? I'm still praying that we get Bronco. Maybe that's our Christmas update. Maybe that's why they've been delaying it or something. That is like, okay, we're gonna do Bronco right at the end of the year, and they're gonna and we basically made all these people wait like a year and a half for a continuation of the story. Because we've all been waiting for this continuation of the story and for like more quests and events and just things to do overall, because poor Bronco has been a literal desert for the longest time, even though we have Bronco featured in our main trailer for this game. That's kind of the funniest thing, actually. I went back and watched the Star Equestrian trailer for when it first released. Yeah, there is a lot of Bronco mentioned in that trailer. Like, even, I don't know if it's a real quest, but it's like you have NPCs talking to the character as if they were talking and doing like quest dialogue. We still haven't been able to do that. Oh, hello. My horse Ghost is the most beautiful creature in the world. We'll do everything to be like one another. Okay, so I don't know which horse is yours, but okay. I'm assuming it's grey. Grey or white? So yeah, bit of a interesting discussion for today's video, since it is, you know, since a bit of a quiet one. But I am really excited to do that like horse showcase for you guys, especially the fantasy horse showcase. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do the Frisian one or the Storm Spirit one first. Maybe let me know, guys, in the comments below. For the fantasy horse showcase, would you prefer to see all of the Frisians or the Storm Spirits first? Because I don't want to do everything in one go, because I will completely burn myself out editing these videos. But I will probably like try, if I can, and if I have the footage, I will release them like on a weekly basis. So there'll be one video this week, and then the other one should be the week after. If I'm missing footage, then obviously the video is going to be delayed. So pray that doesn't happen. But yeah, let me know which one you guys want to see first, and then I'll prioritize the one that you guys want to see the most, because I have a feeling I know which one you guys are going to pick. But I also could be wrong, you know? Remember the ratio 90-10? Yeah, I have a 1 in 10 chance of being wrong. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think I've almost collected the bulk, or most of the bulk. Oh gosh, sorry. I think I've almost collected all of my resources today. There we go. So I haven't done any races today, actually. Oh, 5 minutes to the next race. Where is it? Do I have a decent horse for this race? Oh, I might. Okay, I think let's end today's video with a bit of a race, shall we? Just for funsies, because I don't know, my luck for these races have been terrible recently. Okay, who are we riding? We are riding Little Winter today. Hey, Winter. Let me give you a little bit of speed food, because you are on the brink of leveling up. Beautiful. Okay, so I am gonna get Winter all tacked up and ready to go. I will see you guys on the racetrack. You know, guys, I was a little worried that there wasn't gonna be a race because the wait was a bit, but no, we finally found one. So good luck, have fun. Unfortunately, we are top 3, so yeah, I kind of have to make sure I don't mess up this race. It's okay, Winter. I believe in you, little Winter. I think you'll be fine. We just gotta work a little harder for some of these, you know? Gotta do our best, because we have so many people who are gonna be on our tails, especially after all of this. Oh my gosh, I'm also not wearing my headset, so I can't hear the like dings for when. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ow! I've already been hit! Why do you want to run on top of me? Of course I get hit with rockets first today. I love it. I love this game. I'm actually getting so many shields. What is up with all the shields? Actually, you know what? Maybe this is kind of a... No! What the heck happened? No! Oh, I got the bug. Oh, I got the worst bug ever, guys. Okay. So, just in case you guys did not know, there is a really bad turning bug in this game. Oh my gosh, of course Winter like runs out of stamina at like the worst possible timing. But yeah, there is a really bad turning bug sometimes where, oh gosh, someone's using their thing. It will lock you into a turn, and literally this is like the worst time for this bug to happen, guys. Like actual worst time in the entire, oh my gosh. Okay, well, I'm just gonna have to pray that I'm not going to pass out, because I feel like Winter might pass out. I need, okay, people coming out of nowhere, and I'm seeing rockets. Alrighty then, so we will try to catch up. I'm gonna take this item here, and then we're just gonna have to pray that we don't have any accidents, because we are very good with those in this game. You know, getting accidents. Okay, so I need to see if I can try and get anything. Oh, nope. Honey doesn't do anything to us. No siree, not today. Oh, okay. I don't know if that was them actually. Oh my gosh, we are getting apples. Okay, Winter, you're doing great until oh my gosh, okay. That rocket was not for me apparently, which is very good. Oh my gosh, what is up with all these horns? Oh my gosh, please guys, please don't. Please don't. I really do not want to be hit by a horn right now. I'm just going to use this now. Oh my gosh, that rocket was for me. Okay, as long as I don't get hit by these really, really random things, we should be fine. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. What's that? That rocket was for me. Oh, Winter, you legend. Thank you, Winter. Okay, I actually had a mini panic attack during that race. Oh my gosh, guys. That rocket was for me. Oh, that is so scary. It's races like that that are so terrifying. Okay, well, at least we finished our race on like a high today. We got 40-ish points, which I think we started like 100. We were at like 63 something, I think. 46 on the ranking. Not too bad considering I've already raced, I think like 3 times this week. Oh my gosh, yeah. It just goes to show how much I don't play this game during the week, because I'm just too busy, guys. I'm sorry. Okay, I really want to play this game more, but I'm too busy. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, that's gonna be the end of today's video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching another video of Star Equestrian, or I guess in the case of this video, it was more like listening to this week's podcast of Star Equestrian, because it really just was more of a yappy stream. But I had a lot of things I kind of wanted to get out there, because I couldn't do what I wanted to do this week, okay? I did want to breed, but I don't want to spend money. I'm waiting for the double gem sale. Actually, okay, speaking of double gems, I think I forgot to mention this. People are predicting, guys, 90% chance it might happen, but people are predicting that we should be getting a double gem sale during the Black Friday sale. I don't know when Black Friday normally is, so I had to ask somebody, and apparently it is November 22nd. Apparently, November 22nd is where we're going to get that Black Friday sale. So, to anyone out there that has been holding onto their gems, like me, continue to hold, ladies and gentlemen. Continue to hold those gems. Do not spend a dime. That double gem sale is around the corner, okay? And if they don't give it to us, you're welcome, because I helped you save money. Okay, if you enjoyed today's Star Equestrian video, do leave a like on the video so I know that you enjoyed it. And again, to my amazing, wonderful channel members, thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Super appreciate it. You guys have no idea how much it actually helps out the channel by becoming a member. You get these cute little badges. You also get some cute little horse emotes that you can use in the comments as well. And guys, seriously, I have been considering doing like a live stream or something on the channel. Don't know if it's going to be like a forever thing, but I have been considering doing like a live stream once a month. I'll figure it out, okay? It might end up being a next year thing. Maybe it's like a next year project. We do one live stream a month or something. I think it'll be pretty fun because I do like talking to you in the comments, but I think we'd have way more fun together if I could actually talk to you guys live. Like, I think that would be way more enjoyable. So yeah, definitely consider becoming a member if you'd like to support the channel. Actually, heads up to all of my members. I have some special wallpapers I kind of made for you guys. They're phone wallpapers. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to turn these into like full desktop wallpapers, but I will try to do so. But yeah, I have actually been trying to make some cute little phone wallpapers for you guys because we have the new photo mode, and I have a picture of Finch. I'm pretty proud of it, so if you guys are enjoying Finch or you're looking forward to some Star Equestrian wallpapers, they are coming, okay? They are coming, and I'm thinking of making it like a once a month kind of thing where you guys get like a new Star Equestrian themed wallpaper that you can use for your mobile phone. I might try to include desktop. Let me figure it out, okay? And finally, to anyone that might be new to the channel, hi there, my name is Dashabella. I'm a virtual equestrian VTuber, and I play a lot of Star Equestrian on this channel, but I have been trying to get back into my other horse games, such as the Rancho Rivershine. So if you also like horse games, definitely consider giving the channel a subscribe so you can get future notifications for all my future uploads. That's going to be it for today, and I'll see you guys later this week for our Fantasy Horse Showcase.